I guess I'll say it. Welcome to the Fantasy Alarm live stream, everybody. What is going on? Happy NFL Week 1. Jen Piacenti over here on my side. I might be Howard Bender. I don't know. I'm in
What is
disguise
this?
today,
Were you
Jen.
partying? Were you partying too much? What is this? This is what happens after you're on a bender.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Never heard it before, right? I'm the
No,
first.
I'm hiding out today. That's it. I gotta hide out today. It's a must.
You gonna hide? Are you hiding out from Boston Scott talk?
I am definitely 100% hiding out from Boston Scott talk. It is abominable, Jen. I gotta tell you, I can't handle it at times. You know,
But I
I
have
get
great
it.
news for you. I have great news for you,
Oh,
Howard
please.
Bender.
What is that?
We are facing off today in the GST League.
Oh, I
And
know.
guess who I had in my lineup?
Miles Sanders,
That's right. And guess who I didn't have?
Boston Scott.
Boston Scott. Guess who my backup plan would be if Miles Sanders were down?
Corey Clement.
Tevin Coleman.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's part of the reason why I'm all bundled up here. I got the sunglasses on right now. It is atrocious up here. It is right now. I'm on the coast, so it's cold. It's a little bit damp, which dampness is okay, but the air is thick. The ash is abundant. Right now, I believe the air quality is pushing a lousy 155 in Santa Clara. Tevin Coleman will possibly sit down
Probably not play
for this game because of that.
Yeah, he shouldn't play. There's no need to play Tevin Coleman today, guys. Just don't do it.
Now, another reason why I'm hiding out is, yes, all these Boston Scott questions. I got to be honest with you, Jen. I wasn't even really that in on Miles Sanders this year. I mean, I like him. I think he's talented. I think he's okay. But as soon as he went down, automatically everybody is wanting to use Boston Scott. This dude is a miniature scat back who can't take it between the tackles. And if anybody's looked at what the Washington football team has done with regard to their defensive line, I got to tell you, it's a strong defensive line, and Boston Scott's going to need a lot of screen passes. They're going to need to get him going out in space. I'm not into him. And I know everybody seems to be into him. He's not even that much of a DFS bargain. He's like 4,800 on FanDuel and 4,700 on DraftKings. So I'm hiding out from all these Boston Scott truthers who insist on getting this dude into their lineups today.
Yeah, I don't think we need to force it. If he's your handcuff for Miles Sanders and that's what you have, you need to play Boston Scott. But I don't think that Boston Scott is a home run threat to win your league this week.
I don't think he's a home run threat to win your league this week at all. I didn't even put him into the playbook. I didn't put him into the dartboard. He is not in any of my lineups today. He is in one seasonal lineup where I managed to snag him. I couldn't believe that he was sitting there on the on the waiver. All right, here, it's too dark. All right, let's go. Let's go, people. Here it is. Here's the big reveal. What up? All right, so we're live on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook. You got me, you got Jen Piacenti, and we're here to answer any and all of your Week 1 start-sit questions. Now, we're here for an hour. We got to close it down at noon. Why? Because, well, Jen obviously has some lineup adjustments to have
I
to
do.
make. I actually probably have some to make, although I think I checked them out enough there. But if you go over to fantasyalarm.com/chat, we've got a big auditorium style chat. John and Pemba is in there. Ryan Hallam is in there. I'm sure Rick Wolf is in there. You might even get to sneak a peek at somebody else. Who, you? Are you going in there? Jen? Huh?
Me? No, I'm not going in there.
You know, it's so funny. I'm looking at one screen. I've got this on the other one. And like, as soon as I was like, well, who else is in there? You were doing this like for 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, no, for 5 seconds ago. Yeah.
I got to keep these windows open so that I can see what everybody wants to know. And questions are massively abundant. So
okay, let's do it.
Do you want to do it right now? You want to get to it?
I mean, we can do that, or we can talk about other situations. We can just generally address Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, James Robinson, questions like this.
Please do. Please do.
So, guys, I think you don't start Mike Evans unless you really have only trash. I mean, you'd have to have real trash. He's been injured. There's no reason to run him out there. You're just going to be disappointed. So don't start Mike Evans. Don't start Kenny Golladay. He's not going to be playing. Don't start. I don't think you're starting Cortland Sutton. So, and he's the game tomorrow. So you don't want to put yourself against a wall. So you need to start someone today if you can. Generally, that's going to be our answer. You can go ahead and write in those questions, but probably we're just going to say don't start them. You'd have to have, real trash for us to say to start them.
Yeah, let me throw in Mike Williams from the Chargers there. Some conflicting reports. First this morning, Schefter said he was out. Then he said he was in. Rappaport confirmed that he was in as well. So there's another one who I have zero interest in. It bums me out. I had Jalen Guyton actually in the dartboard, but as soon as I saw that Mike Williams was active or that he was gonna play, I immediately took him out. So what are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm starting Zach Moss in some of my DFS because he's cheap.
You know what? I'm actually going to use a little Zach Moss in DK also. He's like 4,400.
Like 47 right? On FanDuel, I think.
Supposed to be a little bit of rain in there as well. So I think that's bold. That's a bold move.
Doing it.
Did Jerry Ferrara tell you to do that?
No, he didn't. But hey, guys, if you want to play with Jerry Ferrara and I today, you can go over to FanDuel/WaiverWired. There's only 150 people in the contest, so it's going to be pretty easy to win. You just go over to Fantasy Alarm, use the DFS lineup generator, and boom, you could win $500 this week.
It's actually not an easy contest to win because Howard Bender has already put his entry in there. Yeah,
so has Jen Piacenti.
Sorry, I just, listen. You can't win your own contest, cheater.
I know. I was wondering what would happen. What if I win? Am I allowed to win? They told me to put in the lineup.
You can't. I want a guest spot on this podcast now.
You will get and a head-to-head with a celebrity guest. You get one of those too.
Is the celebrity guest Kevin Dillon?
I can't tell you. There's a bunch of different celebrity guests in queue.
I want to know.
It's multiple celebrity guests.
I want to know if Kevin Dillon's in there.
I can try to find out. I think one's going to be Max Greenfield from New Girl.
I like Max. Mm-hmm. I like Max.
I think one might be an NBA player.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to match DFS wits with an NBA player.
Don't you want to win?
Oh, man. All right, so let's see. Any other important news and notes from this morning? I haven't seen anything that was too outlandish. I guess everybody kind of got leading up to this. It was Miles Sanders yesterday. It was all the receivers the time before. So let's hit some questions here. Everybody's all worked up. Okay. Everybody's all worked up. Look at all of these all these questions.
I've got my pen because I remember you guys. You give me like 13 people. You rattle off 13 names and tell me to pick 2.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Right? All right. So let us start with Periscope for right now, and that guy Chip says Fournette or Kerryon Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is he even? How much work is he going to get with Swift and Peterson there?
He's going to get it.
Really? I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say take Fournette for a spin. I need to know why Kerryon Johnson.
Because I think he's going to get the work. He's been in practice. This is the only week I would do it. This is the only week I would do it. And it's the same with Fournette. It's the only week I wouldn't start Fournette, probably.
All right.
Starting Ronald Jones.
He's leaning Kerryon Johnson today,
I know, it's gross.
Guys. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, look, all these great to see you. Thanks for doing this. Oh, here's a y'all are awesome. Thanks at GT Brimage. Appreciate that. PPR, Anthony Miller or Preston Williams?
Miller.
Calvin Ridley or James White in the flex?
Ridley.
No, what do you think about this Patriots offense here?
I don't know, and so I'm trying to avoid it mostly, but I do think that James White would be one of the better plays for today, but we just don't know, and so I'd rather just go with Ridley. That's probably going to be a shootout, Seahawks, Falcons. I think it's going to be a fun game. I think Ridley's going to get a lot of targets, so I'm just going Ridley. We got a PPR situation, Why
Yeah,
not?
I love Ridley. I've got James White in GPP
Yeah.
for DFS today.
I'm
With
not
a
anti James White, that's for sure. I definitely think he's very usable. I'm just going Ridley here.
okay, fine. He'd be that way. Is it true that you're losing your job on Sirius XM to Rick Piacenti?
Yes, because it's too late for me. I'm already out partying at that point.
I heard
Can't
him
be
on the
working.
other night, and I gotta say, dude's a natural.
Yes.
Dude's a natural.
Don't encourage him, Howard.
Natural
Really.
ham,
Don't
right?
encourage
That
him.
guy is a ham. I love him.
I come by it honestly. Honestly.
Half point in the flex, Chris Carson, Calvin Ridley, Boston Scott, Deante Johnson, or Antonio Gibson. What an
I'm going
embarrassment
Calvin.
of riches.
Yeah, it's really. I'm still going Calvin Ridley here.
Calvin Ridley. Oh, no. Come on. Really? Mitch Trubisky or Lamar Jackson?
No. Is that our first troll?
No, I think that
Is it for
Herb
real?
Jackson is pretty good, but Trubisky does well against the Lions. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
But
Come on.
the answer's Lamar Jackson.
The answer is always Lamar Jackson.
The answer is always
You did not draft Lamar Jackson in the second round of
to
your
bench
stupid
him for
draft
Mitch Trubisky.
to put Mitch Trubisky in. Don't be a Chowder head. Oh, speaking of Chowder, how about Crowder? Julian Edelman, Jamison Crowder, or Cam Akers in a PPR format?
I'm gonna go Edelman here.
I like that. I like where your head's at. Did you hear Cam's comments about Edelman? He loves
I
Julian
know.
Edelman.
I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm buying that. I'm kind of a little bit in on Edelman now. I'm worried about Akers. What do you think about Akers? Is he going to get used? Because I got a decision whether I'm going to use him or not.
I think it's a timeshare early on in the season, and the cream rises to the top, and Akers ends up taking that job over.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Worried about today, though, Howard. Today,
no.
James Robinson or Cam Akers?
I'm going James Robinson. At least you know this dude's going to be getting the touches early on.
That's how I was. All right. You confirmed my suspicions.
All right. In a flex position here, standard league, Zach Moss, Deshaun Jackson, or Marvin Jones. I know D-Jax was in your video.
D-Jax is in my video, and I think he's going to be awesome today, but I think you have to go Marvin Jones today with Galladay out. What do you think?
I love Marvin.
I think you can't really go wrong with D-Jax or Marvin Jones.
I don't think you can either. I mean, it's D-Jax in a standard league, so that makes up for the fact that, Marvin will get, peppered with targets in this one. But yeah, I don't think you can go wrong either way. And I love Marvin, especially, when you've got Chicago's defensive backs are a little That's a scientific term.
That's a technical.
I'm getting very, very technical right now. Let's see. Full point PPR. Need two of these. Akers, Gibson, Deante Johnson, Anthony Miller, Jalen Reagor.
Okay, I'm going to go Miller, and then who are my other? Antonio Gibson?
Yeah. And Deante Johnson, Akers, and Reagor.
I'm going to go Miller and Deante Johnson.
I like that. Oh, Giants secondary is horrible. Horrible. Devontae Parker or Jamison Crowder in a half-point PPR.
I hate to say it. I'm going to go Crowder just this week. I'm a little nervous about the Devontae Parker injury and him just coming back. And
Stephon Gilmore is covering him.
Yeah, and New England Patriots.
Yep. All right. Marlon Mack or Jonathan Taylor? Let's sort this one out now.
Marlon Mack. It's Marlon Mack. I do think that they both can get work today. I do think they both could be productive. They're facing Jacksonville. But for right now, Marlon Mack is the lead back in that offense. I think Jonathan Taylor will take the job before the season's over. But Marlon Mack, as we've been saying for many weeks now, has not died. He has not gone away. Marlon Mack is still there. If I'm only starting one, I'm starting Marlon Mack.
See, I gotta put these on because Jen is so bright, as is her future. You gotta wear shades. I gotta. The sheen off of Jen Piacenti today, people.
My mentor, Howard Bender.
Fire.
Taught me everything I know.
Fire. Malcolm Brown or Naeem Hines in a PPR?
Naeem Hines in a PPR.
Yes, indeedy. Gronk or Hooper?
Gronk. No Evans. I mean, Tom Brady's favorite target. Hooper, I don't think he's going to be as good as he was on the Falcons. The scenery change isn't an upgrade, so I'm going Gronk this week.
Gronk it up, baby. Come on, against the Saints. Oh, look at that. At Munson, 1897. Oh, Jen. Let me do the Long Island accent.
Okay.
Hey, Jen. So I'm playing this team called Mama Bird this week in a certain family league. Do I show mercy?
No. Never show mercy.
Whew, that question reeks of Drakkar Noir. God. Need 2 out of these. David Montgomery, Tariq Cohen, John Brown. Half-point PPR.
Tariq Cohen, John Brown.
No faith in Monty?
None. Okay, here, guys. I don't think Monty's very good. I'm just going to say it. He doesn't have burst. He doesn't cut and move. He's not very good. He's kind of banged up. We don't know what Nagy's going to do with him. I know he has a lot of volume, but guess what? He had a lot of volume last year. What did he do with it? Almost nothing. No Monty. Go Tariq Cohen, especially in a PPR. Sorry. That's how I feel.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
We can agree to disagree. I understand volume means everything, but it doesn't mean everything if you're just not very good. I hope you get better, Monty, but you're banged up. It's not going to be this week if you do.
Boston Scott, Zach Moss, Montgomery, or Hunt?
Hunt.
Interesting. I'm glad you didn't say Boston Scott. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Boston Scott because he sucks. David Montgomery, Brandon Ayuk, Jonnu Smith, Cam Akers, Anthony Miller.
Brandon Ayuk's a game time decision. I wouldn't even worry. You can't do that. I think you have to go Anthony Miller.
I agree. Tight end question here. Jonnu Smith or Dallas Goedert?
That's a tough one. I think you go Jonnu Smith. If you had asked me before Reagor was activated, I would have said Dallas Goedert.
I like it. I agree. T.Y. Hilton, Terry McLaurin, Boston Scott need 2 in a PPR.
T.Y. and McLaurin.
David Montgomery or Tariq Cohen? Well, I think we've already gotten our answer.
Yeah.
Big Ben with Juju and Connor or Matt Ryan?
Well, what do you mean?
I'm assuming that he's got Juju and
Connor?
Yeah.
Then just start Big Ben. Why not take the whole offense?
Giants are terrible. Edelman or A.J. Green?
Edelman.
Josh Allen or Drew Brees?
Josh Allen.
Cam Newton or Kyler Murray?
Ick. Kyler.
I like that. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely check and make sure that this game is not going to get postponed. Right. It is one of the afternoon games, so be wary of that. But yeah, I'm with you on Kyler there. Preston Williams or Emmanuel Sanders? Ooh, that's a good one.
This is a tough one. Someone else asked me this. I'm going Preston Williams.
Figure Miami's just got to chuck it around. Fitzpatrick.
I think they do. I do. And I don't think that this is going to be a runaway game by New England like a lot of Vegas thinks. I'd rather take Miami in the points. I think it's a 6.5 point spread. I think they could be competitive.
You animal.
I do.
Animal.
I know, it's crazy.
Ooh. Antonio Gibson, Deante Johnson, or Odell Beckham? Well, he needs a wide receiver and a flex.
I'm going to go Johnson and Beckham.
Johnson and Beckham for me as well. Super flex, Daniel Jones or Boston Scott? No, come on. It's Daniel Jones. I'm not even gonna let Jen answer that one here. What have you heard about the Cardinals-Niners game? I got the black lung, Pop. We don't know. It's crappy air quality. They could postpone it. I would be very careful. I would be fine using guys like Kittle or Mostert, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Drake, if this game plays, because they'll have oxygen tanks right there on the field. But just be careful. Be careful. Start 2, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Metcalf 100%.
I'm going to go Metcalf and Ridley.
Yes, there we go. Boston Scott or Jonathan Taylor?
Boston Scott.
Yeah, see, here I would go with Boston Scott as well. I agree. Jonathan Taylor, Keenan Allen, DJ Chark, do in the PPR flex.
Chark
it is. Pick 3, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, T.Y. Hilton, Kupp, and Hopkins. You know what? I'm going to take this away from you also. DJ Chark, Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, come on. Why are you going to waste your time with rookie wide receivers when these 3 guys are like?
But do check on that San Francisco game. If that San Francisco game is canceled, what was our next option?
CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson?
Lamb.
Yeah. I mean, if push comes to shove, that's the way you go. But, ugh. Ooh, Djax or Edelman, PPR. I say Edelman.
Edelman if it's PPR.
Yep.
Djax is more of a deep threat, less catches.
PPR, 2 flexes here. Emmanuel Sanders, Cam Akers, Jonathan Taylor, Darius Slayton, and Hayden Hurst.
Ooh, okay. Sorry, give me those one more time.
Emmanuel Sanders, Cam Akers, Jonathan Taylor, Darius Slayton, Hayden Hurst.
I mean, I don't know. Slayton and Hurst.
I like that. Slayton and Hurst or Sanders and Hurst. Either way, Hurst is the guy I want in there. Slayton's got tough matchup on Monday night against Pittsburgh. Sanders against Tampa Bay, but he's obviously not the primary. So, I mean, listen, I would go with Slayton there. Need 2 of Ruggs, Parker, Sutton, Edelman, Boyd, Crowder.
I think Ruggs and Edelman.
I'm going
Boyd. Edelman and Boyd.
I'm going Edelman and Boyd. That's where I'm going. Goff, Burrow, or Rivers?
Rivers.
Kareem Hunt or James Robinson?
Hunt.
PPR flex, Metcalf, Montgomery, Taylor.
Metcalf.
Yeah, Metcalf. All right, let's move it on over to our friends over at YouTube. Let's take a break from Periscope here, right? You want to take a break from Periscope?
Yes, I do. I want to take a break from Periscope.
How are you, Jen?
I'm well. How are you, Howard?
I mean, I'm fine. Business as usual for me.
Lots
but
going on.
You're like on this crazy upward trajectory between SiriusXM and the Wavered Fired Pod. I see you with Chris Meany on
I love Chris
Sticks
Meany.
Stacks.
Is that guy great?
Who doesn't love Chris Meany? And he's Canadian, so he's super polite.
He's Canadian. He's very polite. He's very, very good at what he does. But come on, family. Come on, fantasy alarm.
I wasn't fishing for that.
No.
Lots
is going on. I am getting very busy. So I'm sorry if I accidentally call the Philadelphia Eagles the Philadelphia Phillies, or if I call a game a match or a set when it's supposed to be neither.
Oh, that was hysterical.
Did you guys watch the female final yesterday? Osaka?
I didn't watch the female finals.
There's a lot going on.
You play tennis. I'm not a tennis guy. I'm not a tennis guy.
That's fair.
I've never been. I mean, maybe if I'm drinking beers with Johnny Mack, then it's a different story. But no, I mean, listen, I see the videos and all the great work that's going on here. I'm wondering when you're going to leave us for a major network. When's the NBC deal coming through? When's Fox News calling?
You let me know, and then you need to be my first guest. Let's do it.
I don't think so, man. They're going to be like, the camera adds too many pounds to that guy. Thanks, Jen. We'll handle the booking of guests.
Why do you think I went on an all-peroxide diet?
I'm just kidding. I do nothing but melt laxatives and drink them all day long. It's fun. All right, our friends over at YouTube, Mike DeCosta says, Happy week one. Happy week one, Mike. Marvin Jones or Raheem Mostert?
Ooh, that's a tough one. What's your form? I'm going Marvin Jones, but I like Raheem Mostert.
Full PPR. I like Mostert as well, but
Mhm.
yeah, Jones, he's going to get all that work from Stafford.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Would you drop Ronald Jones for Chris Thompson in a PPR?
Yeah.
I would. And I'll say it this way. If Ronald Jones was ever going to be a thing in Tampa, then they wouldn't have drafted Keyshawn Vaughn, right? They wouldn't have signed LaShawn McCoy. They wouldn't have signed Leonard Fournette. I mean, it's just the handwriting is on the wall and it's in big block letters, right? I mean, it's like unless you're illiterate, you have to be able to read that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Dunn in the house,
Yeah.
defending champion of the Man Smart Woman Smarter League. She just says hi. Her question's not for a little while.
She'll come with them.
Because Guy Shepard says, can you please give us the skinny on the Raiders situation with Ruggs, Edwards, and Renfro?
What situation?
Well, I mean, who do you think is going to be the guy who's going to see the majority of targets over there?
Well, here's what I think. I think if you're going to go play, I think that they got Henry Ruggs to play in the slot. I think they want to play him. But here's the thing. The only one of these guys that's really played a real NFL game is Hunter Renfrow. And the last 2 games of the NFL season, Carr and Renfrow had a great connection. He went for over 100 yards both those games. He got in the end zone both those games. So if I'm putting my money on anyone, I'm going with Renfrow.
I wish Renfrow was going to be worked in the slot a little bit more. I think Ruggs is a better outside receiver down, to stretch the field. But I agree with you. I think, Renfrow is definitely the guy who's got that rapport right now. I think eventually Ruggs and Edwards will be great. I definitely like the two of them. But I'll stick with Renfrow here in the early goings as well. All right, let's see. Just lost the question. Is Mike Williams a better play than Manny Sanders or Darius Slayton?
No. He's not.
No. All right, how about this? PPR flex. Hawkinson, Slayton, Scotty Miller, N'Keal Harry, or DeAndre Swift?
Ooh. Maybe Hawk.
I hate Hawk usually, but...
Me too, but this week...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the situation is with Danny Amendola. I don't know if he's going to play or not today.
I think they say he is, but he's been banged up.
Yeah.
It's basically that leaves Marvin Jones and Hawk.
Yeah. Ooh, sleeper pick, Marvin Hall. Marvin Hall touchdown. Ooh.
See if we get to play this back later.
Could be his only catch of the day. But it's going to go for
only
like
one that
68 a touchdown, right? So yeah, I'm with you there on this one here. I'd go Hawkinson. I'd give that a whirl. All right, here's Ann. Now she wants to know DeAndre Swift, Curtis Samuel, Cole Beasley, or Michael Pittman.
Ick. I might go DeAndre Swift here.
Interesting. I'm gonna lean Pittman only because it's the Jags. Rivers wants to kind of sling the rock a little.
I like Pittman a lot. What I didn't like is when they released their depth chart, how far down he was. I was a little surprised, and that made me a little nervous to play him right off the bat. It's the only thing, but I do like Pittman. I have a lot of Pittman.
All right. We'll see. I got you. Devontae Parker or Manny Sanders?
Manny Sanders this week.
Manny Sanders for me. Let's see. Newton or Big Ben?
I'm going Ben.
Giants defense terrible. Sit one of these.
Okay.
Judy. Anthony Miller, John Brown, or Jarvis Landry?
Oof. I'd sit Landry.
I would too. Give me a little bump there. Come on. Bam. Right? Damn. So is Monty a full go? He is. I'm sitting Mike Williams, Jordan Howard, and Renfrow. So I would actually go Jordan Howard over David Montgomery. How about you?
Yeah, you know how I feel.
I do know how you feel, and you were really mean about it. And we're gonna have to talk later.
I'm sorry, David Montgomery. I'm sure David Montgomery's a very nice boy. I really am rooting for him. I just don't think it's happening this week.
If I really wanted to punish you, I would send those that sound, that audio to Brad Evans, and then give him your phone number.
That's okay. I can fade the noise.
But see what you did there. Jared Cook or Noah Fant?
Noah Fant.
Drew Brees or Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Need 2 from Mayfield, Daniel Jones, Big Ben, and Rivers.
Ben and Rivers.
Ben and Rivers. Daniel Jones or Ryan Tannehill?
Tannehill.
Tannehill or Josh Allen?
Allen.
I like it. Full point PPR. Need 1. He's starting Nick Chubb. He's got Scott, Hunt, Boyd, and Slayton. I like Boyd.
Boyd.
Here. Yeah. Boyd. Jonathan Taylor or Matt Breida?
That's a tough one. Is it PPR?
It is PPR.
If it's PPR, I'm going Breida.
I am too.
Because I think that they could be coming from behind. He's going to get out in space, get some catches. You know, Jordan Howard's more the between the tackles guy, but there's a real possibility that Breida could be sleeping. And I actually have him as a bit of a sleeper and a cheap play on FanDuel and DraftKings as well.
Oh, do you have him in your FanDuel contest with Jerry Ferrara?
Not in that one, no. I don't.
Are you allowed?
But I have.
Are you allowed to call him Turtle at all?
I can call him. Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm just curious.
We text.
Didn't you ever hear did you ever hear the story about Fred Grady, the guy who played Gopher on Love Boat, when he ran for Congress, and then there was like an intern who like hopped into the elevator and he was there, and the intern went, "Lido deck, please," and he got fired.
Oh.
And that is actually a true story. It is actually a true story to that. So I'm curious, like, if you like, you were like, "Oh, hey, Turtle," and he was like, "You're done. I'm out of here with you."
I have to say he's so cool. He like doesn't mind being called Turtle. You know, some people like they do a role and then they don't want you. They're all like uppity about it. Like he totally gets that that was a great role and people love it and he's fine with it. So he's a cool guy, you guys. Actually.
Does he have a legit crush on Ronda Rousey?
Don't think so.
I kind of did after those episodes. I like a girl who can whoop my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I need a girl who can whoop my ass.
I'll bear that in mind.
The way it is. Oh, my wife can take care of it.
I bet she can.
Beat the snot out of me, man. Oh, my God. If she ever got, like, abusive with me, I just, I would take it, but she would kick my ass. All right, let's see. I got Kyler and Baker. Can't wait till the afternoon game. Guess I can't take a chance on a 0. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Kyler and Baker or Mayfield. So she can't take that chance of getting a 0.
So you have to start Baker in case they pause the game.
Oof.
That stinks. Oof. I have the same situation in Scott Fishbowl because I have DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray. So I really hope that we get some kind of a clear decision soon because that's going to hurt really bad if they cancel it late.
Yeah, I would seriously doubt that they would cancel it or postpone it without giving us notification before the early games. That would surprise me. But you never know because it is the NFL and Roger.
Because it's 2020, Howard Bender. It's 2020.
2020, right? What a kick in the groin.
Matt Chapman out for the season. Ugh.
If you had testicles, you'd be kicked in them right now.
Thank God I don't. That's all I'm going to say.
Need 1. Marlon Mack, Hollywood Brown, Smoke Brown, or Anthony Miller?
I'm going Hollywood Brown.
I'm going Marlon Mack, baby.
Wow.
I think Marlon Mack is gonna ball today.
I have him as a flex in a few of my leagues. I'm pretty excited about it.
I think Marlon Mack is gonna ball out today. And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man, I can't believe I started Jonathan Taylor." Boo. Jared Cook or Eric Ebron?
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook for me too. Ciao ragazzi. Tony Travaglioni. Does the tight end guru have his eyes on a particular tight end for this week in seasonal leagues? Hooper, I hope. It's not Hooper. I love Hunter Henry. I love Hayden Hurst. If you're paying down in DFS, Jack Doyle, Chris Herndon. Both rock solid options there.
I have a suspicion about Kyle Rudolph as well if you're paying down, and
Really?
because he's very, very inexpensive. You got Adam Thielen there. There's not a lot of other targets. Trey Burton's a little bit banged up. We know that he likes him in the end zone. This is a touchdown play, but I feel like he's like $3,700 on DraftKings. So if you need to get some other guys in your lineup, I have no problem going Kyle Rudolph.
All right, there you go. Oh, Ann Dunn says she doesn't think you ever sleep, by the way.
Me?
Yeah. I guess it's those huge
true.
bags under your eyes right now.
Yeah, I should have got the sunglasses as well.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Just kidding. How do you not have bags? I've got a full set of matched luggage going on under here, and you're like, hey,
no.
Ladies
get to wear makeup, so they get to cheat.
Do you do like the cold spoon like under your eye to keep the puffiness down, that kind of thing?
No,
my wife wears these like really weird like sticky things under her eyes in the morning.
You know what you do actually if you have bags? You actually use Preparation H.
Oh, there you go.
Then
what am I going to use for my hemorrhoids?
Look, you and your frozen cottonelle, you've got other things.
Oh, the frozen cottonelle is so good. So good, especially if you're going out for curry. Trust me. Fatty McFats needs 3 here. Cooper Kupp, DJ Chark, DK Metcalf, Deante Johnson.
The first 3. Kupp, Chark, Metcalf.
Kupp, Chark, Metcalf. Hawkinson or Jonnu?
Hawk.
I would take Hawk for a spin here, and I love Jonnu. I really do.
I do too.
But I have a sneaking suspicion that Denver's going to beat Tennessee, and I don't know if Jonnu's going to do well.
Now, let me ask you this, Howard.
Yes?
What do you think about the backfield split in Denver? Gordon, Lindsey, and are you kind of fading both of them because you're unsure how it's going to play out?
I'll use Melvin Gordon. Philip Lindsay, I get that, what Philip Lindsay's role is there, but here are 2 very important factors with Philip Lindsay. He's
small.
He's a lousy pass catcher. He's actually not a good pass catcher. And 2, he's a horrible pass blocker. Yeah, I did the A and the 2. You caught that one. Good job.
Yeah, I did.
Jen Piacenti, everybody. She's on the ball today. Oh, wait. Air quality. There we go. Moving right along. Deante Johnson or Jonathan Taylor, full point PPR?
Deante Johnson.
100%. PPR, tight ends get 1.5 here. Jonathan Taylor, Manny Sanders, Hunter Renfrow, Michael Pittman, or Jonnu Smith?
You said it was full point PPR?
Half point. Oh, yeah. Full point PPR, 1.5 for tight ends.
1.5 for tight ends. And my tight end option was Jonnu Smith?
Yes.
Gosh, I might go Jonnu Smith.
I might go Manny Sanders here.
It was between Manny Sanders and Jonnu Smith.
Oh, was it now?
It actually was. But then you said 1.5. And I went, oh.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's going to see that many targets that it's going to matter that much. But here we go. Oh, here's a good one for you because you're going to hate this question. Cam Akers or David Montgomery?
I do hate this question. I hate it so much.
I say Montgomery.
Yeah, I think you have to go Montgomery here.
I do too. Rodgers or Tannehill? Or stream Minshew, Carr, or Taylor? Give me Aaron Rodgers. Give me Aaron Rodgers. This Minnesota defense is not as good as everybody thinks it might be. Like, I get that they got Ngakoue, but Danielle Hunter is on IR. They don't have Linval Joseph there anymore. Their whole secondary, with the exception of Harrison Smith, has been made over. I think Rodgers is going to have a little fun here. I also took the Packers plus 2.5.
Oh, you did. I think that's a good bet, actually. I like that. Just like my Miami plus 6.5, which is probably going to bomb.
I like that one too. Craig Mish and I were thinking about that on the
Really?
Wager Alarm live stream. Yep. Is Taysom Hill in play on FanDuel? No. Skinny. I know that's you asking that question, dude. What is wrong with you? Swear to God, I'm going to grab you by the beard. I'm going to shake you. Taysom Hill on FanDuel. Watch, he'll have like he'll like run a touchdown in and he'll throw one in too. Come on. Let's go to Facebook. Our Facebook friends are feeling lonely and neglected here.
Yeah.
Look at all these people who are like private messaging me on Facebook. Sorry, guys.
That happens to me too.
You guys might want to end up here on the here. Maybe I'll share this. Can I share this? I thought I did share.
I didn't share it on Facebook.
I shared it on Facebook already. Oh, how do you feel about CeeDee Lamb? I like CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb is a hell of a talent. You know, I mean, it depends on who your other options are, Sergio Nicholas. But, I mean, listen, I'm not against using him if you don't have anybody else.
Yeah, I think CeeDee Lamb could be a good play. I mean, if you're in a 14-team league, then probably you need to play CeeDee Lamb. There's probably a situation where he's your wide receiver 3.
Yeah, probably. Well, Slick Rick Piacenti wants to know Tyler Higbee or Jack Doyle.
This is for you, Howard. Because I already made my vote.
Oh, okay. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you? I'm going to say Jack Doyle.
So originally we said Jack Doyle, and then I changed it and I said let's play Doyle in DFS and let's play Higbee in the seasonal.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
You're going Doyle? All right, Dad. Pick whoever you.
I didn't want to go against your Dallas Cowboys. I didn't want. I was like,
I didn't either. But then you look at the matchup and it's like, oh.
Does it warm your heart to see your dad playing fantasy football now?
It does, actually. It's kind of adorable.
I know. Jeremy Frost says he's worried about you, Jen. Doesn't look like there's social distancing in the stadium that you're at right now.
No, they're not, and that's because it's Dallas. Go Texas.
Get my my Jets mask here.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, there's a crazy little voice that just said to me that the Inactives are in over at Fantasy Alarm, and we can
look at that.
We should definitely take a look at that. Let's do some questions here first, though.
Okay.
Well, shout out to Hope Myers for my my Jets mask.
Oh,
I haven't used my other Jets mask yet that she sent me, but I dig this one. They know me in Half Moon Bay as the Jets guy because of this mask.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not sorry to hear that. I think it's okay. I wear it like a badge of honor. I wear my Jets fandom like a badge of honor, like salty tears, badge of honor type thing. Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, or Raheem Mostert, Standard League.
Ooh, Standard League.
Mostert for me.
Mostert, yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack, or Deshaun Jackson in the flex.
What's your format? Probably Marlon Mack.
PPR, and yes, Marlon Mack is the way I would go to. Is AJ Green healthy?
That's a great question, and it's kind of eternal. It's just like it goes on and on and on.
Oh, it's eternal. I thought you said it's a turtle, which meant that everybody's like really afraid of.
It could be that too. Is AJ Green healthy? Sure.
He is. For like the first time in 2 years, he's actually going to be on the field today. I'm not using him. Let's see. Oh, yep. See, somebody else just said it here. I'm surprised Jen still talks to you, Howard, because she's all big time hanging out with the Entourage guys.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah. Packers win today?
Bender thinks so.
I think they do. And I tell you what, BetDS, our friends over at BetDSI gave me a free $25. I don't know if you can actually read this. Can you read this? Can you see it? Is it like fading out in the ash?
Up. We can see it. Okay. Wager has been accepted. Carolina Panthers, Green Bay Packers, and Denver Broncos money line.
Yeah, baby. How about this one? You ready for this? In case you guys missed it on the live stream, the Denver Broncos, in their history, season opening home games, 59-10. In their last 20 season opening home games, They are 18-2.
Wow. That's quite a stat.
And if we had any other production value right here, I'd be blasting Jordan Sparks' No Air right now.
Oh, get your inhaler.
Let me hit it one more time.
Yeah. Air quality's terrible.
Air quality is horrible here. Horrible. Yeah. Devontae Parker or Manny Sanders?
Manny Sanders.
Fournette or Zach Moss?
Fournette.
Brady or Wentz?
Brady.
Sergio Nicholas keeps just shouting out receivers' names. N'Keal Harry. I could do that too, you know. Damiere Byrd. Right? Quintez Cephas.
Trent Taylor.
Marvin Jones or Robert Woods?
Marvin Jones, you have more of a chance of getting in the end zone.
Agreed. Gronk or Hurst?
Eek. That's a tough one.
Give me Hurst. Some Hayden Hurst. Yeah. Mostert or Jonathan Taylor?
Mostert.
Le'Veon Bell or Kerryon Johnson?
Kerryon Johnson. Sorry.
You're a horrible person. You are a horrible person.
I'm probably a horrible person to be giving advice.
No, you're a perfectly fine person to give advice, with the exception of that. I'm going to say Le'Veon Bell. Let's see. How about Matty Ice or Big Ben?
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice for me. Oh, that's the great Ari Fink, the program director for Fish Radio, asking that question. Hello, Ari.
Hey.
How are ya? I'm not playing him. I don't think I'm playing him in the Jam on Fantasy Football League this year. Or this week. I don't know. I am, however, playing Trey Anastasio this week in fantasy football. Who's big time now?
I'm rooting for you.
You better.
I am.
Jeez. Deshaun Jackson or Michael Gallup?
Deshaun Jackson.
Tyler Boyd, John Brown, James Robinson, or your boy, Kerryon Johnson?
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd, I like that. Marvin Jones, Robert Woods, or Tyler Boyd need two.
Marvin Jones and Tyler Boyd.
I agree. Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, or Raheem Mostert, standard flex?
Mostert.
We've already answered the Le'Veon Bell versus Kerryon Johnson question. I need two, an RB2 and a flex. So one has to be an RB. Singletary, Ingram, Keenan Allen, Montgomery.
Singletary who? Sorry. Keenan Allen and Montgomery?
Ingram and Keenan Allen.
Oh, Ingram.
Yeah.
Ingram is your running back. And Keenan Allen, yeah.
100%. 100%. Oh, Dennis Roy in the house. What's up there, Dennis?
What's up?
49ers game being played as scheduled or the four-letter network? We don't know, Daryl. We're hoping to figure it out. Marvin Jones over Jonathan Taylor, James White, Jerry Jeudy, and Montgomery? Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably. Oh, people. They just keep hitting me with the private messages. Oh, my boy Caleb Strull in the house. Look at that. Eric Ebron or Evan Engram. They're playing against each other. Which one?
I would say Eric Ebron.
Really? I'm going to say Evan Engram.
Okay.
So we're split on that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I do like Eric Ebron as like a red zone option for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking maybe less competition for, I don't know.
Maybe. I still like Ebron.
That's fine. You're the tight end whisperer.
Josh Allen or Matt Ryan?
Ooh. Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I'll say Matt Ryan too. I think this Seattle Atlanta game is going to that's the game that's got the real potential to go over.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Doesn't it have the highest point total in Vegas?
I think so. I think 49
so.
Right now.
I think so.
Something like that. All right, let's see. Bridgewater or Stafford?
I'd go Stafford.
Me too. Tannehill or Drew Lock?
I go Tannehill.
I do too. Bridgewater Stafford. Yep. Rich, we got you, man. Oh, Rich just kept hitting the button over and over again. We love you, Rich. Let's see. Need a flex. Woods, Chark, Kerryon Johnson, or Boston Scott, PPR.
Woods, I would go Chark.
Kerryon Johnson, Zach Moss, James Robinson. Need one in standard.
You
want to say Moss, don't you?
I do. I think he's going to get into the end zone because he's going to have, they say he's going to have that Frank Gore role. We don't really know what the division of labor will be between he and Singletary, but Singletary hasn't been able to keep his hands on the ball in practice. So I feel like Zach Moss could be a bit of a surprise, but it's all a guess. We don't know. We didn't see preseason games. So you got to trust your gut on that one. I'll root Moss, but what do you think, Howard?
I'm going Zach Moss in that one as well. I agree. Not a Kerryon Johnson guy. Here. All right, let's see. More questions. Let's try and rapid fire these so we can pop into the inactives. Lev Bell, Boston Scott, Sterling Shepard, D-Jax. Need a running back and a flex.
Let's go D-Jax and Lev Bell.
That's exactly what I would say. Gronk or Gesicki?
Gronk.
Moss or Jonathan Taylor?
Moss.
I'm voting Moss. Yep. Kyler Murray or Aaron Rodgers?
Rodgers.
Yep. Fox is reporting that the Arizona game will be played as scheduled. Thank you, Fred Logue.
Thank you, Logue.
Yeah. All right. So let's pop into some inactives. Guys, if we don't get to your questions here, fantasyalarm.com/chat. They're all there in the chat room right now. They're answering all these questions. So just, make sure that if you got these heavy lineup issues, make it happen. All right, let's see. Inactives. Anybody important here? Green Bay, Minnesota. I don't see anybody that's Equinemius St. Brown. He's inactive. But nobody on the other side there either. Colts, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook officially inactive today. Darn. Nobody from the other side, from the Colts. Raiders, Panthers. I see nobody there in that game. I don't see anyone. Denzel Mims officially inactive for the Jets today. TJ Yeldon and Epinesa inactive for the Bills. Seattle Seahawks, Atlanta Falcons, Philip Dorsett, DJ Dallas. They are both out, inactive. Quadre Olesen from Atlanta. He is not your touchdown vulture today.
Speaking of guys, I think Todd Gurley could have a game today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he's going to get it. I actually played him over at Monkey Knife Fight. Don't we have a code for Monkey Knife Fight? FA. You can. I don't know. Go play
Ante
the touch.
up. Ante up. You'll get a
stacks.
match deposit.
Use stacks. You get a match deposit and $5. Stacks. Just kidding.
Ante Up is the Fantasy Alarm podcast.
Ante Up. Use that code over there, and you can play the touchdown dance, and it's very easy. All you have to do is pick, you get 3 players, and you can pick your payout, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, based on how many you think touchdowns they're going to get. Gurley is totally in my touchdown dance. I've got Gurley, I got Josh Jacobs, I got Christian McCaffrey. How am I not going to win this?
I got Gurley in PP and in GPP lineups. I do.
Yeah,
right?
I do too. I have him in one.
Like 60 yards, 2 touchdowns?
Totally can.
Like 4 or 5
you know he's going to be
catches.
healthy. If you've been worried about is he going to be healthy, which we have worries about people like Will Fuller, which worked out if you played Will Fuller. You knew he was going to be healthy for the first game. If you're not going to play him now, when are you going to play him? Deshaun Jackson, Todd Gurley. These are people, and I guess you could throw A.J. Green in there. I just have a feeling A.J. Green will limp off the field somehow. But if you drafted these guys hoping to play them when they're healthy, week 1, that's the time to do it.
I love it. I agree. Could not agree more. Let's back to the inactives. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Alshon Jeffrey, Miles Sanders, Lane Johnson, the offensive tackle, is actually inactive for today. On the Washington football team side, Alex Smith is out. Oh, is that Kyle Fuller, the defensive back? He's also out. Bryce Love, getting no love. That's right. He's
out?
Inactive today.
Ooh, Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick.
For the Dolphins, Lynn Bowden.
I just got a text from Jerry Ferrara.
What's Jerry saying? Is he asking about me?
See, I'm going to see. He might be talking about you.
Let me see if he's talking.
Oh, no. He's showing me the most adorable picture of his wife putting in her FanDuel lineup because you want to hear something? She's beat him like 10-1 every time they've played head-to-head. Really?
That's not really a ringing endorsement for fantasy advice from Jerry, is it?
Oh, no. That's why they brought me in. Let's be real.
Where's my phone here? Is anybody famous texting me right now? Let's see. No. Oh, no. Oh. Well.
Sorry about it.
Guess I'm just a loser.
I'll text you, Howard.
Oh, wow. That's big timing somebody right there. Nobody important texted me. Nobody famous texted me. And Jen goes, I'll text you. Thanks, Jen. Way to throw me a bone like that. I appreciate it. All right, back to the inactives. Anybody? She did text me. Look at that. She did text me. Why are you texting me an eggplant emoji, Jen? I am a married man. That is terrible. That is terrible. I'm going to send you back the face palm guy, like the thing there. Look at that. Look at that. She texts me, this counts. Wow. Step into my office, please. Cleveland, Baltimore. Let's see. Greedy Williams, inactive. Kevin Johnson, inactive. Boy, this, we knew that these guys were banged up and unlikely to play, but man, this defensive backfield for Cleveland looks atrocious. Sandro Anello's Chris Moore inactive for the Baltimore Ravens. Bears, Lions. I don't see anybody of any consequence from the Bears. Kenny Golladay, Jeffrey Okudah is inactive today, people.
That's a big one, guys. That's a big one. So go get your Mitch Trubisky stacks in.
Vaitai is also going to be inactive today as well on the offensive line. That's not good. I still think they use Jesse James to do the blocking. They go two tight end sets, and they go with Jesse James to release Hawkinson into the pass catching. That's my call, my prediction.
So we're in on Hawk, guys. In case you missed it, we're in on Hawk and we're in on Marvin Jones big time.
Yeah. Big time.
Big time.
Big time. Like Jen
and Todd Gurley. No. It's not, no.
You just walked into it. You're like, oh, sorry, Jerry Ferrara's texting. Like, we're in the middle of a live stream, and she's like, ooh, Jerry, hi. What's up?
Stop it.
How are you doing? Did you set all your line? That's an adorable picture of your wife.
Well, we had a tough time with his auction because his second, I'm not joking you, his second running back that he drafted because he got into some trouble, he'd never done an auction before, was Boston Scott. So he's running with Zeke and Boston Scott. He got lucky because of Miles Sanders, but after this, there's trouble.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Maybe we'll comp him a subscription to Fantasy Alarm and let him. I think we should. Right?
No.
Have the old cheat sheet.
No, don't help.
Right?
Let me look smart.
I'll reach out to Jerry.
I need to try to look smart.
Jerry, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. At RotoBuzzGuy on Twitter. Text me. Well, I've wasted enough time here already. Guys, it is time for Jen and I to scooch on out of here. Again, apologies if we did not get to your billion questions that you laid out for us. Take them over to fantasyalarm.com/chat. Get in there. Get the work done. John and Pemba and the crew are awaiting your questions, and they are ripping through them. You can also tweet at Fantasy Alarm on Twitter. I know Dan Malin and Matt Sells are hitting the social media. So, I mean, you've got those places to go there. Don't tweet me. I gotta go get those example lineups up for today. Don't at me. I love you all, but fantasyalarm.com/chat or Jen Piacenti. Let me give out her private cell number here.
Oh.
Because she's so big time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's area code. All right.
555. Win. That doesn't work. The 2 ends.
Well, Jen, I'm glad we're back here. I love doing these live streams.
I know.
With you.
I had to roll with Ronus on Thursday. What was that about?
You know, listen, they moved the Fantasy Alarm show to 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern, so I can't do the Thursday chat. But
I get it. You like Jim better than me. That's what you're saying. Talk about big timing somebody. What,
absolutely.
Jim's better than me.
100%.
All right. Okay. I accept it.
I mean, I don't even know. Did you even think that you were like getting to step above him at all?
Well, I think I'm a less annoying Cowboys fan. Am I wrong?
All Cowboys fans are equally annoying.
Oh,
you,
wow.
Ronus, Colton, Jim.
Wow.
All of you.
Wow.
All of you.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine. Go wear your Jets mask with
I'd rather hang out and root for the Rams with Rick Wolf than to ever hang with you guys and the Cowboys.
Noted.
Write that down.
It's written.
Take a picture of it, too. Right? I'll text it to you, too.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in here today to the Fantasy Alarm live stream. Again, fantasyalarm.com/chat. Get in there. All your questions being answered over there. Big thanks to our producer, Matt Sells, for always doing amazing work. For Jen Piacenti, I'm less big time Howard Bender. We'll catch you next time.